Motherfuckers, we back with it. International Fight Week. Trash is gone, good shit is in. You already know that they made this card dog shit from the beginning because it was Conor McGregor. Just because he sells the card by himself, they always put the most shittiest shit ever. They think that Cub Swanson and fucking Joe Pyfer are gonna sell this shit for us. Hell the fuck nah, bro. Only the hardcores buy it just because, and then the casuals that don't know shit are gonna buy it because, oh, Conor McGregor. Now that that bullshit is gone, we're in with some good shit. So real quick, I'm going to go through everything since it's International Fight Week. There's some fights that I don't know about, but yes. Okay, so in the first one, we got Ricky versus Vinicius. I know a lot of people might be saying that Oliveira is a good one just because he had a highlight reel. A lot of people are going to be saying that Ricky Simón is a good favorite, and those odds could tell you everything. Just because of his ground game and how Sauvage was basically doing a great job keeping Oliveira in the ground and, controlling him for the most part. But for me, Ricky Simón is extremely washed. I mean, hasn't he been KO'd his last, 3 fights, and which were all losses? For me, he's extremely washed, extremely bad right now. Yes, his wrestling is good, but I think that Vinicius is... striking is going to be good enough to KO him around the 3rd. So, good job. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe Vinicius is ass. I don't know enough about this one, but hopefully my boy from Japan gets it. Hopefully Andrei Arlovsky gets it, but who knows, bro? My man is pretty old. I love Michelle Watterson, so I'm taking her. So, after that, I don't know, bro. Damn! Peyton Talbot is a 1,600 favorite.
Makes sense.
Holy shit, man. I guess Peyton Talbot. Charles Jourdain always does the amazing job of disappointing me every single fucking time. So, I mean, I've been hyping up this motherfucker since the Shane Burgos fight. You already know. He's basically gone downhill. Good man. Good person, but damn, bro. Bro's just can't get shit done. Hopefully you could get this one. It's a good fight, though. Cub Swanson versus Andre Fili. Yes, even though Cub Swanson is old, he's better in technical sense, more pop in his punches than Andre Fili. A lot of people, Andre Fili is 34 years old. I do think that he's extremely slow for his age, and he could be in his prime, but bro's never in his fucking prime. Give me Cub by decision. Good fight, though. I think it could be a good fight. Give me Joe Pyfer. Give me Ian Gary decision. Give me Mario Bueno Silva by sub in the 3rd. Give me Anthony by decision. And then this is where the good shit gets, man. This is the good stuff. I am one of those fellas that says that Brian Ortega is extreme dog shit, brothers. I'm just going to keep it a buck, man. It's not because I meet right Diego. It's because I've always said that from the very beginning. The UFC loves this man for no fucking reason. It's just random as fuck. They would love to give this man a free title shot, but Diego's in the way, and my boy Diego's going to KO him probably in the 2nd round. From what I know, this is a 5-rounder. So, I mean, still interesting to know. But I got Diego KOing him 1st or 2nd round. And if it goes to the ground, he'll be fine. They'll just scramble a little bit, get up. I don't think Ortega's going to get submitted. But I do think that Diego's going to fuck his ass up real nice. And we're going to get away with the trash. Coming with the new shit, man. Diego always is going to get it, man. He's a favorite for a reason, and he should be a favorite a little higher. But, I mean, short notice really makes things a little bit more difficult on people. And then a very interesting one for the main event. Beautiful main event. I would have loved it to cook a little bit longer, but it's all right. So, Alex versus GD. Alex's favorite, not by much. It makes sense. I think that GD's going to do enough to change his game plan. Make sure that those kicks are something that he has in mind, other than everything else that Alex brings to the table. I think short notice is what is really going to help GD out. The fact that last time that they fought, it was GD was out for quite a while, so I don't know, man. I'm not gonna go as much into detail in this one. Whoever wins, beautiful. I would like GD to win, but it's super beneficial if Alex wins. So may the best man win, but I'm leaning towards GD. Peace. What the fuck just happened? Conor McGregor is out? Let's go! Get that shit on my face. Stupid ass shit. Get your casuals out of here, motherfuckers. So let's start with the fucking prelims. It just got 10 times better. And thank God Conor's out, because his little pinky toe hurts. You know, little child shit. So Ricky Simon versus Vinicius Oliveira. Ricky Simon has shown that yeah, he might have good wrestling, but that's not what really wins them fights. So I don't know, I just see Vinicius Oliveira KOing him probably with a knee, because he's so susceptible to knees. So I just see that happening probably like mid-third round, because I do think either way Ricky someone is gonna control him probably half of the first and the like rest of the second round. But I do see Oliveira KOing this kid. I'm going with my Japanese boy, Andrei Arlovski versus Martin Buday. I'm going whoever. I'm gonna go with the favorite. Fuck it. Mommy Michelle Watterson versus fuck, I can't say her name. Jillian Robertson. I'm going with my mommy, Michelle Watterson, my bad. Prelims. I think it's just clear that Peyton Talbot is gonna win, cause if I'm not mistaken, this French dude, I think he's like 0-1 in the UFC. So it's all like, come on, they're obviously giving this win to this dude. So makes sense. Nothing against him, obviously, but I mean, if Peyton loses, it's gonna be all like, what the fuck just happened? How do you go for beating, ¿cómo se llama el motherfucker? Cameron Simon to like losing to this dude? So it just makes perfect sense, the amount of favorite that he is. And yeah, I got that motherfucker winning. For me, it should be first round, but I wouldn't be surprised if he takes him all the way to the second. Charles Jourdain versus Jan Silva. Unfortunately, boring decision, Charles Jourdain. I think he's gonna try to mix it up as like how he's been doing these other fights. Obviously striking a little bit, then taking them down. Really just working a little bit. So that's unfortunate. I was my brother told us about Charles Jourdain, and I was all like, oh, he sounds pretty good. But since that Burgos fight, bro has been missing like a motherfucker. It's sad. But Charles Jourdain, boring decision. Featherweight bout, Cub Swanson versus Andre Fili. I got Cub Swanson decision. Andre Fili, I don't know, bro. I feel like people really think he has those skills, which he does, but I don't know. He just struggles to like keep up, bro. It's just kind of weird, cause he's a talented kid, but I'm just kidding. He's a talented fighter, but I don't know, man. Cub Swanson has that experience, and in his last fight, he did a great job. Close decision, don't get me wrong, but I just got Cub Swanson winning. I just don't see Andre getting that W. Joe Pyfer. Then Ian Gary versus Michael Venom Page. Ian Gary, boring decision, clear as that. Mayra Bueno Silva versus Macy Chiche. Oh?
I forgot how to say your name.
Versus Macy. I got Mayra Bueno Silva by decision. Anthony Smith versus Roman Dolidze. Anthony Smith by second round submission. Brian Ortega, the UFC's favorite fighter, or Dana White's favorite fighter, Brian Ortega versus my favorite fighter, Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez. I just see this fight going one way, and that's knockout first round. As simple as that. Brian Ortega has shown us that he's not really all that. He be the Jair's dumbass, but let's be real, Jair is a dumbass. He has the like most dog shit ground and pound. So how was Brian Ortega not gonna survive that? Bro, I think his only win against like actual fighter that still fights is Yair Ortega. Other than that, they're all retired fighters. So yeah, Diego Lopez first round KO. Bro's gonna be sleeping for days. Bro's gonna be seasoned up. Yeah. Then main event, Alex Pereira, Jiri Prochazka. Tough one, bro. It's a really tough one. I love these dudes. Jiri Prochazka really won my heart against Rat Bitch. 300. If you gotta go see that fight, that's just crazy. And I don't know, bro. I just think this fight is gonna be so different now that it's in short notice. These motherfuckers are so good. Alex has shown us that motherfucker can fight anybody. Yeti is a crazy motherfucker. That's what I like. That dude always brings the fight. One of these two is obviously going to pressure the other one. I really can't say. I don't want anybody to lose. I want one of them to win, obviously. But this time around, I think Yeti's gonna get it done. Third round KO, and I just wouldn't like to see Alex lose because of Izzy and Jamal Hill. They're dumbasses, you know. But hey, have a good one and stay blessed.
What is up, guys? We're back for UFC 303. Sadly, Connor isn't there. I know that my brothers were like, it's good that he's not there. I'm a fan of him. He's the reason that it got me into the UFC, and I am always grateful for that man. But you know, either ways, they changed it to something very good. I feel that it's 10 times better. I'm not gonna lie. It's Alex Pereira, but let's keep going to the fights. Ricky Simon versus Oliveira. I am rooting for Oliveira. I don't really like Ricky Simon, and besides, his wrestling is the only good thing that he has. His striking is not good at all. So next one, Carlos versus Tatsura. Just, man, I don't know. I'm going for the Japanese dude. Then we have these two heavyweights. I'm not going to say their names. I don't know them. I'm not really that interested. I'm just going to go for the favorite at this point. Michelle Watterson versus Jillian Roberts. I'm going to go for Michelle Watterson. Either ways that, like, the other woman's a lot taller than her. And she's always had that issue with taller women. She always gets pieced up. But, who knows? Jillian Roberts, I think she's already pretty old for the division. So, Michelle Watterson might do something there. The next fight, one of my amongst my favorites fight of the card is Peyton Talbot. Obviously, he's going against a guy that nobody really knows. I'm not going to lie. But I have been excited since I saw this man in the Contender Series. I've been excited seeing his progress in the UFC. And I am excited to see him in this fight. I know that they gave him this guy just because he was going to be in a Conor McGregor card, just to hype him up a bit more, and it makes sense. But yeah, Peyton Talbot in the first round, KO. If the guy doesn't have a chin. If the guy has a chin, second round. Charles Jourdain versus Jean Silva. Charles Jourdain by boring decision. Then we go to Cub Swanson versus Andre Fili. Both of them are pretty good fighters. I feel that Cub Swanson has it more towards his way than Andre Fili. Andre Fili does have really good power, so I feel that Cub Swanson just has to be a bit careful. But Cub Swanson has that win. Joe Pyfer, Michael Venom Page versus Ian Michelle Gary. I'm rooting for Michael Venom Page. I don't like Gary anymore. I used to like the dude, but he's just a scumbag. I don't like him. He's just being a pussy, so fuck him. Maria Bueno Silva versus Macy Chiesa? I don't know. I'm going for Bueno Silva. I don't give a fuck. Anthony Smith versus Roman Dolidze. I don't even like Anthony Smith, but this is, I think, just because of Alex Pereira. But I'm going to go Roman Dolidze. I don't give a fuck. Then we have Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. Look, fuck Brian Ortega. I have this coworker at work that we were talking about this fight, and he's like a big T-City fan, and I'm like, okay, cool. But in my head, I'm just trying to, well, when I was talking with him, I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a pretty even fight. No, it's not. I lied to him. Diego Lopez is gonna demolish him. He's gonna beat him up in the first round or in the second. Most likely in the first. I see it because Brian Ortega doesn't have a chin. We've seen that. We've seen that too many times. So, Diego Lopez in the first. Then, the main event. Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prochazka. An amazing fight that's going to be in our hands, brothers. Like, I can't tell you how much I am excited for this fight. Obviously, it's short notice, but it's going to be a very interesting fight. These men were born to fight. In the first fight, we saw Yuri being very pressure heavy towards Alex Pereira. He might change it this time. He might be a bit more cautious with what he's doing. He might check more the leg kicks. He might be a bit more aware of those kinds of things. He might even try to go for more takedowns just to to slow down Alex. Because I've noticed that today when I was watching Alex versus Adesanya, is that Alex was a lot faster in middleweight. In light heavyweight, he doesn't move as fast. That's a good thing for the people in light heavyweight. And also, he doesn't use that much his kicks, like his head kicks, his body kicks. He doesn't do that as much in light heavyweight. But in heavyweight, he only uses his leg kicks. So I would like to see Alex do more of head kicks and stuff like that, because it would help him out a lot more against Yuri, because he wouldn't see that coming. But I am excited nonetheless. I feel that Alex Pereira is going to get it done. It's going to be an interesting fight, an amazing fight. Third round, Alex Pereira. That's my thoughts. You know, everybody has their ideas. You might disagree, you might agree. We're all in this together.